Hello. Today is, I guess, Viernes, Friday, September 27th. Yeah, I thought that yesterday was 27th, but I just now realized that today is the 27th. Okay. I normally don't pay much attention to what day it is today, or what's the date today, or what the date today is, because every day is a Sunday to me. So I'm lucky, I'm pretty fortunate, and I'm videotaping myself to practice speaking English today, because after all, I really need to practice every day. So even though I don't feel like doing this, probably because I'm still afraid of making mistakes in front of a camera, because it just looks me so stupid, right? Yeah, but I really need to do this, and I'm not wearing my makeup. I'm very sorry about that. Okay, what am I gonna talk about today? I still haven't decided whether or not, I should take part in my future private lessons. And I even don't know whether it should be my English or Spanish. It should be for my English or Spanish, or is it really effective for me to take Spanish lessons, group lessons at this stage? Because usually when it comes to taking a private lessons, or even whether or not either whether it be private lessons or group lessons, at this stage it's not really effective to take any kind of lessons, because my speaking skills in terms of Spanish is not very it's not very I can't find the word. Okay. I'm still a beginner in a sense. How many years have I been a beginner? I don't know, but when it comes to speaking skills, my speaking skills is not very good yet to take any kind of lessons. Yeah, this is what I think. And there are many things that I can do to improve my Spanish skills, Spanish ability, but at this stage, everything is something that I can do myself. Okay, so maybe it could be a bit helpful if I took any kind of lessons with a teacher, but it's not cost effective, I guess. Or maybe I shouldn't think about it this way, like, is it really cost effective or not? It's not the most effective idea in the first place, because if you get any kind of lessons, whether it be effective or not effective, you've been there, I've been there, and I've been there, I will be there, and I will get something. So I can have more experiences, right? So in this case, I shouldn't consider something to be whether it be effective or not effective. I don't think this kind of mindset is not very good And I even don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, I just speak English, and I might not sound very logical to you, but anyway, it's my practice, and I really need this at least once a day, because the more you practice your speaking, the better you can get at it, right? This is true. So that's why I'm doing this. And I found 2 more places where I could learn Spanish in terms of a group lessons. Yeah, of course, they also have private lessons also, but there are 2 places, okay? And one is in Nakamura Ward in Nagoya, close to Nakamura Station. No, Nakamura. I forgot the real name, the correct name of the train station or subway station. Okay. Okay. I understand now. The name of the train station or subway station is Nakamura Park. Okay. And to get there, I have to take the subway. And first, there is a subway station near my house, which is called Sakura Honmachi. Okay. And it's the Sakura Dori line. Okay. Sakura Dori line. Sakura Dori means cherry blossom street. Okay, because we have so many cherry blossom trees in my neighborhood, in this town. Okay. So the name of the subway is called Cherry Blossom Street. Okay. And to get to the train station, subway station, the closest subway station from my house, it takes about 4 minutes walk. And I take the Sakura Dori line, okay, and I have to change trains at the next station, which is called Aratama Bashi. Aratama Bashi means Aratama Bridge, okay. The town is called Aratama, so the name of the bridge is called Aratama Bridge. And I changed to Sakura Dori line. From Sakura Dori line to I don't know. I forgot the name of the line, but Tokai Dori line, okay, Tokai Street line, okay. And when I change trains to in Tokai Dori line, and then I'm gonna take trains. I'm gonna take the train subway, and there are about 3 or 4 stops, and I'm gonna get off and I'm gonna change the lines again, okay, at probably the 4th stop or so, which is called Kanayama or Sakae, which is probably the 7th stop, okay, to Sakura Dori line, Higashiyama, okay, Higashiyama Dori line, Higashiyama Street line, okay, and then I changed trains what I said the entire time turned out to be wrong, okay. I had this misconception. I had the wrong idea about all the lines. In a nutshell, I don't know which trains I should take or which lines I should take now. Okay, anyway, it's pretty far. the first school, it's pretty far, and I have to change trains 2 or 3 times maybe, and it just looks such a hassle to me, so I haven't made up my mind yet. Okay, the second place is much closer, but still I have to take a train at least near my house, from my near my house. Okay, and taking trains looks like it's such a hassle to me already. And most of the lessons, group lessons, are done. They have their group lessons at night, which means that I would have to get out at night, which is kind of unusual to me, because I normally stay at home during the night, and just thinking about going out at night makes me reluctant to take part in such lessons in the first place. Okay. When I'm feeling optimistic, okay, then I'm like, I would love to go. I'm enthusiastic or something. But on a rainy days or at night, I might be feeling a bit tired, or I might be feeling a bit negative, and then I would be like, I don't feel like going out or something like that. And this is totally predictable. So that this is one biggest factor. And in this way, I cannot decide what to do. And just as I said in the beginning, I'm not really sure if at this stage, if taking lessons can be effective enough. Okay, I'm talking about something really, really stupid, right? Yeah, I understand that. Okay, I just listened to someone's podcast this morning after I woke up, and I was preparing my coffee first thing in the morning, and I was listening to his podcast. And this person, I got to know him through this advertisement related to English learning method I encountered just recently. Okay, and the method is for total beginners, or someone who has been struggling to improve their English, but they are like permanent beginners, and they really want to look for much better ways to improve their speaking abilities. Okay, and I always feel skeptical about such methods, but they are coming up on my Facebook feed. Okay, so I can't resist them. I have a lot of opportunities to see them every day. Okay, and when I get interested in them, not as a learner, but as a person who is interested in language learning. Okay, and one of the programs whose advertisement popped up one day. It was about a few days ago, or 4 or 5 days ago. Okay, and I added them there. Yeah, I added them as my friend on my Line app. Okay, Line app application is something that we Japanese people, or Korean people, I guess, because it's from Korea. The application is from Korea. So they mostly use Line app to communicate with people on our phones. Okay. WhatsApp is the application that people normally use in other countries, right? But I've never used that application to communicate with people here in Japan. And I even don't know if we could use the application to begin with. Okay, anyway. And I got interested in the another program, which is theirs. And I added them as my friend on Line app. And then they every day, they keep giving us messages, every day until they start setting their program. Until then, they do something to make us more interested in daily. And normally I feel skeptical. I'm skeptical about such methods. Okay. For one thing, I tend to think that I don't need them anymore at this stage. But as a person who is interested in language learning or language learning methods, I tend to want to know more about their programs, and this time this program, and what interested me most was that as I watched more and more of their advertisements or videos, mainly there are two instructors, they are creators, of that program, and one of them is complete bilingual, total bilingual. He was born and raised in the US, and he's Japanese. I'm not sure if he is really Japanese because he was born and raised in the US, so he might be American in a true sense, but he looks like Japanese, probably because both of his parents are Japanese, and he looks like a total Japanese. But he was born and raised in the U.S. But when did he come back to Japan? I don't know, but he came to Japan at some point, and he decided to teach English to Japanese people because he can speak the both languages completely. And actually, I'm not interested in this person. But the other person is a university professor, and I didn't know him until then. This was my very first time to get to know him, and he's teaching in university, and the university is the most prestigious university in Japan, I guess. It is called Tokyo University. Only very intelligent, smart people, super smart people go there. But I also hear that they used to have even more intelligent people in the past, and now their levels are a little bit lower. That's what I heard a little while ago by a university professor, and also a very famous TV talent whose name is Mr. Hayashi, and he's very popular here in Japan because he has been in a lot of TV programs, and he's a cram school teacher, very famous cram school teacher, and he's also a TV personality. And he said that in prestigious universities like Tokyo University, they used to have more super intelligent people, and now people are like on the crowd, on the bubble. Okay, on the bubble. I think it's a sport term or economic term or something. It's like so level. Okay, depending on the situation, depending on the I don't know, luck. Okay, some people can pass the entrance examination, but depending on their mood, their condition, okay, their condition, health condition or something, and if they are unlucky, they can't pass, they will fail. Okay, but it used to be like all the people who passed the university entrance examination for those prestigious universities were the ones that they could pass no matter what. Okay, they are because they are intelligent enough. Okay, and where was I? Yeah, the professor, right? Tokyo University professor, and he's very unique. He turned out to be a very unique person. He looks like someone we call in Japanese one. Okay, one means he's a man, but he speaks like a woman, and all those people, okay, all those people are very similar. They have a very similar way of speaking, so that's why this is what I feel, and this is what I imagine, just imagine, because there is no way that I can find out that he's one of those one people. But when I hear him speaking, okay, I get the impression that he must be one of the one, and I don't like them very much. Okay, it's not that I don't like them or something. Rather, I love them because they are very talkative, they are very cheerful, and yeah, I love them. Okay, so that's why I got interested in him, the way he speaks. Okay, and he's very logical because he's super intelligent. He's logical and he's very clear and very not like me. Okay, redundant. No, totally not. He's very specific and he's humorous and he's funny, hilarious, and he has good sense of humor, and yeah, he's very interesting. Okay, unique, intriguing, and so I got interested in him, and I searched on the internet to know more about him. Okay, and I got interested in this method he created. He's a co-author of this program. Okay, and it is now, today is the fourth day or third day. Okay, but we only had 2 videos from them already, still yet. Okay, and we will have 3 or 4 videos from now on, but only once every 2 days or so. They give us to see another video only once every 2 days or so. So we have to look forward to it. We have to wait until the next video comes out. Okay, this is one of the strategies that they have, I guess. They let us wait. Okay, and our enthusiasm and our anticipation will grow more and more while waiting for their videos, new videos, right? It is a very good strategy, and he's also teaching English to his students, and he has his own YouTube channel also. I happen to find his channel, not happen to, but I tried to find his channel and I found his channel, and but the last update was 6 years ago or 7 years ago, so it's not updated, but still he has nearly 60 videos on his channel, and all those videos are, yeah, most I haven't watched everything, all those videos, all the videos, but as far as I've watched some of his videos, and they were interesting. They were very intriguing. My adjectives are so bad. Okay, and okay, he's a very unique person, and where was I actually? Why did I start this story? I don't know, but yeah, he's very interesting, and he also has some other videos talking about how to make your life better, very spiritual things, inspirational talks, but I really need to listen to English and Spanish also, right? So I can't spend all day listening to Japanese videos. So I'm gonna listen to his podcasts, or I'm gonna watch his videos little by little, okay, every day. So it'll take many hours, many days until I finish watching all of his videos, I guess. But this is something that I have been doing since yesterday. Okay, and anything else? Yeah, I haven't decided whether or not I should take my private lessons or group lessons. Anyway, okay. And why I should take some kind of group lessons? Because I have to be surrounded by people, and I get used to being surrounded by people in the first place. And normally, I'm a person who works really hard to stand out, to get people's attention, because otherwise I believe that my existence, my existence will be endangered if I'm not working too extremely hard. Okay, I firmly believe that I'm not allowed to be here. I'm not being liked by other people. But this is kind of wrong. I tend to have the wrong idea about how to be with other people. Okay, for example, and this is and my counselor told me that I would have to get used to feeling that it's okay for me not to work hard to get people's attention, to validate others. I don't know how to say. Validate to be. I can't make the sentence. Okay. And so, and I tend to work hard. For example, as one of the YouTube viewers, and this is very typical for me, with me, though. Okay, but I try really work hard. I always work hard, okay, to get the person who owns the channel, to get attention from that person who owns the channel. Okay, so what do I normally do? I tend to comment. Okay, I tend to comment. Okay, yeah, just because I want to be involved, I want to get involved with their activities. Okay, and just because I think that the person is really good, and it makes me encourage that person, and I really want to send a positive message to that person, just to encourage them. Okay, but I have some ulterior motives. I was talking about this in my yesterday's video, but this is my practice, so I'm gonna talk about the same thing over and over again from now on, though. Okay, even though my intention first was to encourage that person, I always have my ulterior motives, which I'm not aware of, and I always encourage people to ask them to return the same amount of encouragement to me, but it's such a tall order, right? Because the person doesn't know me in the first place, right? I'm the only one who knows that person by watching someone's videos back and back or something like that. So I'm the only one who feels this way, and it's totally normal and legitimate for the other person, for example, the channel owner, not to feel this in the same way, right? But somehow I'm so stupid. Okay, I'm so stupid. I'm so careless, and I'm so inconsiderate. And even though I really want to encourage the person, and I want to send a positive message toward him or her, but the person doesn't react to what I wish the person could, and then it makes me feel so disappointed very easily, and this is very stupid, right? And I feel like I was rejected or something. Now, this is very typical of me, okay? And so that's why the psychiatrist suggested that I take part in a group activity, being surrounded by other people, and not expecting too much from others, not expect someone too much. So it makes me gradually over time, it's gonna make me believe that it's okay for me not to get interests from others on purpose. I try not to work hard. I don't need to work hard to get attention from others. It's okay for me to be there, okay? It's okay for me to be there, being surrounded by people. But I don't have to work hard to be interested in by other people. And I don't need to consider myself to be someone insignificant or unimportant because of this. Okay, I tend to feel afraid that if I don't take actions, I might be considered someone worthless. So that's why I tend to work so hard to encourage people to get involved with their activities or something like that. And now I'm trying to, I still haven't been in group activities yet, but now I'm trying to do this thing, which is in terms of YouTube, since I use YouTube very often, always, so this is the perfect place for me to practice. And I'm trying to do this at least, which is when I take part in someone's live stream, for example, normally I write my comments in the live stream, live show, to get the person's attention, I'm not the only one who feels this way. Most people who take part in someone's live stream might want to get the person's attention, right? So it's not totally wrong for me to feel this way, but in my case, I'm a bit too strong. I feel a bit too strong, and I used to write as many comments as possible. Of course, I try not to be a nuisance to that person, of course, and to other people who were taking part in the live show, of course. But I really want my comments to be read in the live show, so I tried really hard, and I realized that this is I'm not the only one who feel this way. Other people would feel the same way to some extent, but I try not to feel discouraged, even any or most or all of my comments are not read. This is what I can do now, and if my comments were skipped or ignored, I'm not sure if they were ignored, but I tend to feel that my comments were ignored or something, because I tend to take things too seriously, and I tend to take things too negatively. This is my tendency, but I try not to take it too seriously, like it's not such a big deal, but I also know that at the same time, just trying to ignore your feeling, like sad feelings or disappointment, it's not good for yourself. I realize this at the same time. So the balance is very important, I know that if you feel sad, for example, try not to feel the sadness it's not very productive, okay, because actually you feel sad, right? You have to accept your feeling at first, okay, this is very important. And you accept how you feel properly, and then you move on. So in this case, I understand how I feel. If any of my comments are not read, or it might have been ignored, okay, I feel something, right? And I accept it anyway. And then, but still, this is my practice. I realize this, and I cannot change how I feel in a day or two. It's not that easy, right? So I realize this, and level-headed, okay. I should be level-headed. I should realize what's happening, okay, but not subjectively, but objectively. And if any of my comments are not read or ignored, it happens, okay, it happens. So it's not such a big deal. And this is very small, okay, this is a very small step, but I will have to get used to this small step, little by little, one by one. And normally, I should do this thing with other people. Okay, like I just stay in a group activity or something, but I try not to stand out, because I don't have to stand out or anything to be loved by other people. And at first, I would feel uncomfortable, because normally I would work hard to get people's attention or something like that, right? But now I'm not doing that thing, so it naturally, obviously, makes me feel uncomfortable, because I'm not used to this. And eventually, if I'm working really hard to concentrate on what I should do, like in a group activity, we should concentrate on something for the group, right? And then if I concentrate on it, if I focused on what I should do, then somebody else, anyone in a group, might get interested in me, even though I'm not trying really hard to get the person's attention, okay? I'm not really sure if this happens or not, but somebody in a group might get interested in me, and then it is the time when I express myself little by little, okay? Before, I tend to feel that unless I work hard to stand out and to get people's attention, validation, then I cannot consider myself to be very important or worthy to them. So I tend to work extremely hard in the beginning. But since I'm trying really hard, extremely hard, it doesn't last long, okay? And I'll have to think about the next time, okay, whether or not I should work that hard, or I should whether I should stand out the next time in the same way or even more. So this actually makes me reluctant to go back to the same place again. And so if I begin to this way, if I begin to feel reluctant to go back to the same group activity or something, whether it be music lessons or English lessons, I always felt reluctant to go back to the same place, so I quit. This is the time when I wanted to quit, because I was not sure if I would work that hard again. If I couldn't work hard in the same way, then I would definitely feel that I was not good enough. And so this is very typical of me, and this actually comes from my attachment issues, because I really had to work hard to be loved by my primary caregivers. Probably because I cannot see how my parents brought me now, right? It's impossible. Yeah, I have many photos of my parents and me, but I can't see how they were doing with me. So, but I still feel this way, and it's been such a long time since I began to feel this way. Like, yeah, as I said somewhere in my previous videos, I was very naughty when I was very little in kindergarten. I was a bully, actually, and I now think that I was bullied because I was stressed out back then already, and I tried to release my stress in a kindergarten. And now I think that my home was not the place I found very safe to be. So this is a very big problem for a child, and I, ever since I was like 5th grade, 6th grade, I already had some problems with my friends. Like, I always try not to be deserted, or being left by other people. And once I was told one of my friends, very good friends, before the recess, before the next subject started, I was in 5th grade or so, and I have this very good friend to play with during the recess. And she told me that she was going to tell me something in the next recess. And when I heard this, I got scared, because I totally assumed that I was going to be deserted by this friend. I totally assumed that she was going to tell me that she wanted to quit being friends with me. And what do you think I did to her in the next recess? You will be surprised to hear this, but you might be guessing also. But I told her that, before I let her tell me what she thought, she was thinking about, she wanted to tell me something, but before I let her say to me, I told her, I'm sorry, but I really want to quit being friends with you. I'm sorry, or something like that. And she didn't say anything, just said, okay, or something. But I felt really, really bad because I thought that I might have said something wrong to her. I just felt that way. But since I actually didn't hear what she wanted to tell me, even now, I don't know. I still don't know what I should do. I know that I shouldn't have done such a thing to her. I should have waited for her to tell me what she wanted to tell me, right? But I was just too scared for her to tell me. And I completely thought that she was going to tell me something bad, right? And I really wanted to protect myself. I was just scared. I was coward. I was a coward. There's this one word. It's adjective, but I forgot. Anyway. And so this just shows how much I was trying to protect me, and I have been trying to protect myself. And the psychiatrist told me that was because there was no one who protected me. And as a child, I already knew that I was the only person to protect myself. So I really worked hard. I really needed to work hard to protect myself. And in order to do that, I did whatever I could. And sometimes I had to do something extreme. This is one of the examples. So I strongly believe that I'm not worthy of being loved. This is very strong, and no matter how much I understand in my mind that it's totally okay to be who I am, but this is so strong that I cannot, no matter how, I understand. I think that I understand that I'm okay to be myself, to be myself, right? But I can't take actions because every time I'm on the same track. Is it okay? Track. And I cannot take the other route because every time I do the same thing, and I don't know why, but I tend to do the same things, and which makes me feel so bad, and I don't know why. And because my brain, because how my brain thinks, believes, this it's very difficult to explain it in English, but so that's why it takes a long time it takes a long time. It's gonna take a long time from now to change how I look at things. Little by little, I have to do this little by little, okay? So I really need to take part in any group activities now, but I can't find any place now yet. Okay, it's already 55 minutes, so I'm gonna go because after this there are a lot of things that I want to do to improve my language skills, and since language learning is my passion, I really want to spend my whole day enjoying language learning. Okay, thank you very much if you are there. Okay, I'll talk to you soon.